fellow creators, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to share one of my quick and easy stocking stuffers that I will be giving away at our first ever Cat Scrappiness winter virtual retreat. Now, if you saw my video announcing the retreat, you saw that this was one of the goodies that I will be giving away on December 3rd. Now, while I won't be teaching how to make this at the retreat, I wanted to show you how I made it, just in case you want to make this for a quick stocking stuffer. So let's get started. I am going to use our Christmas glitter pattern paper, which is part of the retreat bundle. And I think I may bring in some of the Christmas shaker tinsel, which is also part of the retreat bundle. I'll also be using some of the Merry Grinchmas pattern paper. I brought in some twine, and of course we're gonna need some chocolate. So I brought in 6 nuggets, and then I have this clear cellophane bag. I bought it I think on Amazon. I'll look for it and see if I can put a link in the description box. I will also put a link in the description box to the supplies I'm using, as well as to where you can sign up for the free virtual retreat. So I'm going to start with my Christmas glitter paper, and I've already started using it for many of my projects. So I think I'm going to use the scraps that I have just to use up my paper. And what you'll need is a piece of paper. You can use regular cardstock or pattern paper, some glitter paper like I'm using. And this piece, we want it to be at 2.5 by 6 inches. So I'm going to trim that down to 2.5, and it's already at 6 inches. And then what we're going to do with that piece is score it. And we will score it along the 2.5 inch side, and we're going to score at 1/2 inch and at 2 inches. So that gives us 1/2 inch fold at each side. So we'll just kind of fold that up and burnish it. And this is just going to be the piece that holds our nuggets in line. All right, so we'll set this aside for now. And then I'm going to choose some of my scraps from this Merry Grinchmas paper pad. So I'm going to use these pieces that are scraps from previous projects that you may have seen me make. And as I mentioned in my previous videos, I am going to do my best to keep this in real time. So then what we need is 6 pieces of pattern paper cut at 3 by 1 inch. So let me see if this is 1 inch there. Perfect. So this is 1 inch wide, and then we're going to cut it down to 3 inches long. And I'll do the same with my other scraps. So 1 inch. Yeah, I'll be using the green side, so I guess it doesn't matter. 1 inch by 3 inches. So I have 2 of those. And then 1 inch by 3 inches. And that gives me 6 altogether. So let me set those aside. Then what you're going to do is simply grab some tape, and then you're just going to put a little bit of tape. Now I tried adhering these with some double-sided tape, but this actually seemed to work better. So we're going to go with this. And I just adhered it to the back of my nugget and wrapped it around. And I'll cut off that little bit of extra tape. I put too much. I don't want it showing on the front. And there we have one nugget covered. So we're simply going to do that with the rest of our nuggets. So let's get some small pieces of tape and wrap them around. And I like doing this. I know lots of people like chocolate. Now, not everybody likes chocolate. I am a chocoholic. I love chocolate. And I think most of my grandkids love chocolate as well. I have one who doesn't. She doesn't like chocolate at all. So when I make treats that are chocolate, I have to do something a little bit different for her, which I don't mind. I know what she likes, so I adapt. But for the rest of them, for the stocking stuffers, I do the nuggets. And they love it. So let's get these. And you know, the good thing with double-sided paper is if I had wanted to, I could flip it over and use the opposite side. Of course, paying careful attention when you have a directional paper to cut it in the right direction. Okay. So we have 4. And now, once we have these all put together, we will put them inside of our little gold piece of pattern paper here. And that will just hold them in a row, and we'll put them in the little cellophane baggie. And we'll add a little something to the front of the baggie. I did go ahead and stamp, color, and cut an image from the Reindeer Games stamp set. All right, so then I'm just gonna kind of put these in alternating. Let's see. I'll do this way. How's that? Then let me grab my cellophane bag. Now you could, if you wanted, let me do something here. If you wanted them to kind of sit still inside of here, we can add some adhesive just so they kind of sit still inside while we're placing it in the bag. So I will do that. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to scooch it down just a bit because the 6 inches is just the perfect height for these 6 nuggets. So I'll have to make sure I get them in just right. Okay, there you go. Then we're just going to put them into the cellophane bag. And I like to put the opening at the bottom. And like I said, this is a cellophane bag that's made for pretzels. Oh, goodness. Let me get this in there. Just kind of put it in. And you just peel off this little bit of release tape at the bottom of your cellophane bag. Just bring it up, close it up. Then what I'm going to do is grab some of my red. Oh, I forgot. Let me do something else. I was thinking it would be nice if we added a little bit of tinsel to the inside. So before we close up our cellophane bag, I'm going to add just a little bit of tinsel. See if I can get it to disperse throughout the bag towards the front. I didn't do this on my last bag, but I thought it would be a nice little extra touch to this one. So I'm doing it on this one. And then, what did I do with my little reindeer? Here he is. He'll go right there, but first I'm going to get my twine and just kind of double it up. And let me see, this is about, let me get a big ruler. This is a little bit shy of a yard, which is fine. I kind of just ballpark it. And I'm just going to wrap this around a couple of times. And then I will tie a bow, making a double knot to begin with. And let's see. This, adjust it just a little. Clip this open. Button ends. And then we'll add a little bit of foam tape to the back of our little adorable reindeer. So let's see if I can get just one piece of foam tape, get him on there. Let's see. There we go. And quick and easy, in less than 10 minutes, we've got this adorable little stocking stuffer. Thanks for sticking around to the end. I'd be thrilled if you subscribed to my YouTube channel or followed me on any of my other social media platforms. As always, have a beautiful, safe, and creative day. Thanks for watching. Bye.